So first thing is the duration, because we want to get to that first benchmark, which is the physical activity guidelines minimum about 150 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous physical activity. So week over week, I tend to increase duration of these sort of conditioning efforts by about 10%. So, an extra 5 to 10 minutes per session is kind of what I'm looking at to get to that 150-minute mark per week. And if logistics sort of reduce somebody's ability to do that, they're like, look, I can do 20 or 30 minutes after a lifting session, for example, but I can't do longer than that because I got to go. That's totally fine. We can do another day. We can split up the workouts, whatever works for somebody's schedule. Another form of progression that I like to do, in addition to increasing the duration to get to that 150-minute mark per week, is exposing them to different intensities. So in the beginning, it's pretty much all zone one, zone two. I don't really get into that sort of zone three tempo work or threshold work, zone four, and maximal work, zone five. When people are just starting out. Although, to be clear, I don't know that any of the zone stuff matters when people are just doing a relatively low volume of conditioning. But if I get the chance to program for people, I want to do a good job at it, and I want to give them some specifics here. So as people progress, as we're starting to add volume, week over week, probably after around week 4 or 5, we're starting to get closer to those guideline minimums. At that point, I start to expand the sort of exposure